Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this quick review video, I'd like to review Edifier R1280T. Reason that I'm reviewing this speaker is because my brother bought it, and before I'm going to give it to him, I'd like to make a review out of it. And these are Edifier Studio Series. So they tend to create good, clear audio. If you don't know the term of studio speakers, you place them right beside where your ears are. And if you're an audio enthusiast, audiophile style person, and if you're editing audio, the audio is important for you, or you want to enjoy the music with instrumental music and whatever the kind of music that you listen to, like rap or R&B, it doesn't matter. But if you want to hear the most detail out of it, you need some sort of like separate, probably tube amplifier or studio speaker style speakers. Other than that, PC speakers most of the time can't deliver the full range or at least clarity of the studio setup. So are these professional studio speakers? No. But for a good price, this could give you a good experience, and I've tested so far. In the beginning of the video, I will tell you my conclusion, and I will leave you with a couple of samples. This is a quick review, don't get me wrong. I'm not spending hours of time. I'm just reviewing before giving it away, but my overall experience, about 20 years, will give me a chance to at least decide what kind of speaker this is. So let's start with the specs. This is 42 watt RMS stereo setup. By the way, we have cables at the back. This is not the Bluetooth version. Edifier has also Bluetooth version speakers. So if you're into the Bluetooth territory, if you don't want too much of a cables other than the power cable, you might want to check out the Bluetooth versions of these sort of devices. So these are quite small. Let me just show you. I took one of them cover to show you the driver setup because we don't have any bass reflex tube at the back, and we have quite a bit of small size. From the height, it's 24 centimeters, and the width is about 14.5 centimeters, and the depth is 16 centimeters. So this is a quite small unit. On the driver's side, I can call it from metal to metal 11.5, but the actual driver is, let me just check it out, 9 or 10 centimeters because of the silicone base. It's probably 10 centimeters base. And also we got treble here. This could be mid bass. I didn't check it before the review, but it gave me enough idea about how clear the sound is because I've listened it quite a bit before give you my conclusion. So on the control unit, we have, what do we have? The treble sound setup, bass setup, and the volume setup. Volume knob is unlimited turning. So if you don't like it, you might not like it, but I do sort of like unlimited range of motion because they tend to broke harder. Like this is very difficult to make damage to it. And the treble and the bass in the tests will be right in the middle. This device can deliver more bass and more treble, believe me, but the middle section is right with the taste. It's enough for many of the occasions, but if you want to push, you can push. You listen to the audio at the end of the video. I will leave you alone around 6 minutes or so. You will see the difference with the different sound setup from YouTube channel. In both of them has connections, of course. This one has black and red audio connection that we use with any speakers without amplifiers. The one with amplifier has also, as you can see, aux input and PC input. So we got two input. It looks like we got two aux and PC connection. This is for the other speaker. So you're going to use, by the way, you're going to see a box opening part of this video, and then you'll see the test. So you will see the box content, but this cable is for connection between two speakers, and it's quite good looking cable. And we got 3.5 cable for the connection to the PC, but you can connect with any kind of like Bluetooth receivers. I'm going to use my old Philips Bluetooth receiver. It was probably Bluetooth 3.0, but it's enough. But if you have Bluetooth 5.0, 5.1, you can use any kind of Bluetooth receiver to connect it. But again, I'll remind you, Edifier also has Bluetooth solutions, so you might want to check them out. But this one was on the discount, so if you're checking for discount, you can also consider R1280. So what do we have? Power button and also this connection. This connection is like extruded a lot, and it's making me feel bad about it because it looks like they decided to make something and then edit later on. For this sort of cute design, I wasn't expecting this much of an extrusion, like one finger space. It's too much. So if you have a small space and if you don't want, this is also an advantage. Like front bass element will give you the full bass sound directly to you instead of hitting to the wall and come back to you. Sometimes this could be problematic with wooden tables, and if you have a small room like a kid room, teenage room, if you're playing games, hitting the back of the table unit, if it's a wood, it will vibrate a lot. So this is, for my taste, is a little bit better to give you the bass, and also you feel the vibration. Believe me, if you're sitting around 80 centimeters, I made the test, so I felt the vibration all over me, like my arms and hairs were like shaking. So this is a quite powerful speaker, 42 watts in the total. Let me just tell you, it's not like a Bluetooth 42 or 50 watts of portable Bluetooth speakers. It's getting the power from the cord, so it doesn't make you feel the same. This feels a lot more when it comes down to the power. I can't really describe it by the word, like you have to really listen to it. But if you, in terms of technical specs, it's 42 watt RMS. But it's not like Bluetooth speakers that you know buy around 50 watts. It's way more depth, and it has way more bass because of the wooden case and also the casing inside, the design, acoustic design, and the choosing of drivers and the amplifier. Like if you get it connect as a unit, if your amplifier tuned to the speakers or your speakers just choose for the amplifier, that will give you the minimal distortion. So probably Edifier achieved that for the price range. We bought it quite cheap on the discount. Right now I don't remember the price, but I remember it was something like 70 to 90 bucks dollar. So right now I don't know exact price. It might be changed. It might be for the discount time maybe. But in the end of the year, you could at least try to look for any kind of Edifier speakers, maybe bigger versions, maybe some Bluetooth versions too. I will leave you with the audio test, box opening and the audio test. But my conclusion is, if you're looking for a small pair of speakers, instead of getting 2.1 from Logitech kind of brands, you could consider this sort of units. Especially, it will deliver you the bass and the treble in, like, I don't want to say it something quite weird way, but your ears are like hearing like this, right? So if you have a subwoofer at the below, it might be helping the vibration. But if you're listening music and if you want to get the best acoustic, you will feel it best with the side angles, just like this speaker placed. So that made me how it feel. I felt it like in a concert with these speakers. You might want to buy something like an extender to get it high to your ear level. There are some sort of units that sold separately, like from metal or from ABC plastic or somewhat not. They can get these sort of studio speakers higher to your ear level. It will be ideal, believe me, it will change a lot. Even the height adjusts a lot to the sound because of your ear's acoustic level. And down positives, sound is good, bass is quite good. I wasn't expecting this much of a, also the treble is quite good. Amplifier and the sound combination is very good. Low distortion, considering the size of this thing. It will fill around 25 to 30 watts of 30 square meter room quite easily. So you can pair this with your TV, definitely. You can use it with your ultra short throw projector, and you won't be regretting your choice. And they will probably look cool on any kind of furniture because they have good colors. They might have other options as well, so you might want to check out. The only downside is the connection to one speaker to next speaker is like little extruding, and we got only a remote for volume up and down and also mute, but we don't have the power control, so you have to go back at the speaker and close it. That is probably many of the studio monitors are like this. So I know from Yamaha, I already had in my usage time with Yamaha studio monitors, they tend to have also back power on and off switches at the back. So it's up to you. But you don't have to get close to, close the sound with the mute button or open up and down the volume. That's a good thing if you're using with your projector and TV, but you have to close it from the back of it. That's a minus. And this model didn't have the Bluetooth. It should have had the Bluetooth, but in the discount time, whatever you find, if you already have a receiver, it's up to you. So probably this is quite a bit of kit if you're looking for a small speaker setup. Let me know what you think at the comment section below after listening to music. And if you hear any kind of echo, it is about the studio because it's repainted and we didn't have time to put the audio reflection cancellations units to, kill the reverb, but focus on the clarity of treble and the bass when you're listening to music. Just put your headphones and earbuds. Don't forget about this. I hope to see you in the next video, Home Cinema and Tech Review. If you find this video and review useful, give it a thumbs up and like. Say hi at least at the comment section because YouTube loves the comment. This channel needs to grow for more sponsors and also more detailed reviews. Other than that, I'm waiting for more subscription and sharing from you guys. Hope to see you in the next video, Home Cinema and Tech Review. Bye. In this section of the video, we're going to be taking a look at Edifier R1280T box content, which, as you can see, a simple box, but elegant design. It tells everything that we need to see on the sideways, on the drivers and the remote control. This device probably the only thing that we are going to lack. Bluetooth probably I will mention in the parts of the video. So when I open the box, this is what's inside. Reason I'm doing it like this to make you see easier what's ahead waiting for you. I'm not doing a top shot, so that's why it's coming little awkward, but it gets the job done. So we got two speakers. One of them has power input. The other one connects to the, of course, the other part of the stereo unit. So that's it. Other than that, we have empty box. So getting the cartons away, what do we have? Let's open the speakers as fast as we can. If I need to cut anything, I will cut it with a razor. So they put a lot of protective layers, and that's a good thing to see from a known brand. It's always good to see. I gotta cut this. So we got pretty elegant looking wood style, and I will open up the other one. Also, we have, let me just see, a user manual, quite a bit of detailed user manual. What is what and what is not, like connections, drivers, remote control, the functions, and all that thing. So let's open up the other one. I'm excited, by the way. So I love speakers, and especially small speakers are more interesting than the big speakers, because if you're building a PC setup or small multimedia setup right beside your TV, these things are going to be the fun of it. So, okay, we did take both of them out. Let's just take this box content aside. What do we have here is one of them has, as you can see, what we have treble, bass, and the general volume here. But even though that we have remote control, that doesn't mean we can't control it on the board. And on the top, we got colors of gray, but the front gray and the top gray is a little bit different, but close. So also the bottom part, again, with 4 feet. This looks very cute and cool looking stuff. So the connection is standard, but I didn't want to see it at the back extruding like this, because you can't find these parts at AliExpress. It's like they made the box and then later on they put a hole and put it like an add-on unit. So they could have done it for inside, but I don't know the reason. But extrusion is not an ideal thing for this size of small speaker for me. So I will take, if I can, take the front element out just a bit, because these are new and it's difficult to get it out in the first times. But still, I want to take at least one of the things out for you to see the drivers inside, because I think it's a cool looking device. Yes, one of them is closed and the second one is open. As you can see, this is the front element and this is the back of it. And you can maybe later on change the front color if you like, but I guess this is a great design, and with the metallic in the middle, just like separating two sections of the bass tube, also treble, and then the mid and bass probably single unit at the bottom, and we got Edifier logo here, physical appearance. So on the front, this unit has, what do we have? Left and right connections. So right speaker connections here, and we got probably aux and PC. This is the input, this is the other speaker output. Oh, sorry, this is the other speaker output, but this is the aux, this is the PC. So we got two stereo inputs. Probably what we are doing is, if you have something like, I will probably show you in the video, Bluetooth unit, you will connect your Bluetooth receiver here and your PC or whatever you want to connect here. So you got two options, like one cable and also from here to potential Bluetooth receiver. Again, this extrusion to the other speaker, that's just not my taste, but here it is. So we got a cable, it looks quite long. You'll see in the specs, and we got power port. So that's about it. And what do we have inside this bag? Probably everything we need, I guess. Yes, we got something like, let me just put it around here to make it look like a set and return it. So we got connections between speakers, but if I get close, maybe you will see the tips of the cable is already made, so it looks quite professional for my taste, and the color is matching kind of like speaker color. It's not extreme yellow. And we got stereo input cables, one for 3.5 and the auxiliary, and the other one is like this, both ways. So it's up to you which one you will use. And the last thing, probably the most usable thing, will be the remote control. We got mute, volume up, volume down. That's it. We got simple controller, quite small, and it probably works with our 2036 battery. Let me just check it if I can take it out. Yes, I took it out. Yes, CR 2025. Yes, it is a little smaller than 36, but it gets the job done. So you got a long life of battery for this remote control, and we are done. So this is the box content. In this part of the video, I'd like to talk about the test procedures. So I will again take one of the protective layers of Edifier R1280T, because I want to show what's inside of this unit when it just makes the sound. So I will take this one to protect any vibration of this sounds. So what we are going to do is, I'm going to change the microphone to 3 microphone setup. So the microphone will be same distance, like 1 meter around roughly. So this is a desktop setup, like a laptop or a PC. You can consider your monitor in the front center and the speakers right where your ears are. You should be on the in the test section, you should be listening with the earbuds or the headphones to get the most out of the quality. And your of course your headphone and your earbuds needs to be quality ones, because you need to understand the sound of this device. So any kind of like reverb effect from the studio, you might want to skip that out, because right now isolation is okay, but we don't have the pads to protect all the reflections in the studio. It's repainted. So just focus on the general clarity, to keep that in mind. Some sort of reverb can happen because of the placement. And what I'm going to do, play some musics from Breaking Copyright channel, royalty free music. And most of them will give you at least understanding. But one thing is for sure, the Edifier has unlimited knob. So I don't know where I am actually. I will go to the end of it. I will just get back couple of bit, because I don't want to push the speaker and the internal amplifier in the 100%. We should be going like 80%. So I'm going to try to feel where it needs to be, like without a distortion, and you will hear the quality, and I will make the judgment in this video. So let's just start by changing the microphones and tests. In this section of the video, the camera is set to minus 12 dB. I hope we can record everything without distortion. This will be powerful. We are going to start with Ronin by Gentex, Japanese. Let's start. I will push the limit from the laptop full around here, and I already pushed it around here. So let's start.
The